So sometimes technology can be technology, you know, and everything's an energy. So if something gets frozen or something's not working, there's a few things that you can do. The first thing that you can do is if the screen is frozen, then the first thing I would do is just go back to the book here. And then, so just get out of, you know, this part, the screen here, and then just go back to the book. And then I would just go back to the class. And that simple refreshing should work. If that doesn't work, if it's still frozen, then you can exit here. And then you can just come back to dashboard and then let it reload again. Again, it's reloading right now. And then it should work easily in that way. And then I would just go back into the class and where I was. If it doesn't work after that, the next thing that you could do is actually unplug the iPad. So to do that, you would take it out of the case here. So you open this guy right here, and then you actually just fold this forward and then take out the iPad. It's hard for me to do that with me holding the camera in one hand. But then the off button is on the very top of the screen here. You turn it off, you know, wait 30 seconds, maybe say, you know, namaste to it, and then turn it back on. Then make sure that you press it back into the reader and close this right here, and then it should be fine. Other issues that we sometimes have with the technology here is sometimes that the card reader won't work. So if the card reader isn't reading, meaning someone puts in their chip card and then it's not coming up, nothing's happening, because after they put in the chip card, they should be able to sign. So if nothing's happening, then what you can do is you'll actually just take this, it comes apart. So you take this top part off and then you would push it back in. And as you push it back in, see the lights right there, they turn green. And then that makes it reading. If for some reason it still wasn't working after that, this right here is actually a card reader too. And so you can see this is where you would swipe it. And so you could stick the person's card in and then swipe it through for it. And it would read in that way. So it's a second card reader. We want to use this one because this reads the chips. This one doesn't read, this reads chips and regular cards. If you also get a card that doesn't have a chip on it, you would do it. It takes a little strength, so you'd put it in and then do it across. And then it would read in that way. And that's also where you would do the gift cards if you were claiming a gift card. The third thing that sometimes happens that makes this reader not read, I'm just going to come around here, is the plug. And so the plug is down here. And so just make sure that the white plug is plugged in. Make sure that that red light is on. And generally what tends to happen is like people's feet back here, they'll hit this and then this will be out a little bit. So just press this in. And then if you press that in, then everything should be fine. And that tends to be the problems that we see if it does happen. It's never anything super dramatic. If it's a Wi-Fi thing, the Wi-Fi password is in the money box and it's in this orange paper here. And then you can just add, fill it again and set it. But we don't tend to have that problem. And be sure to keep the Wi-Fi password in the money box as well. Safe so everyone knows.